Hi guys, it's Million Harry here. Welcome back to my channel. How you all doing today? How is your day going? Alright guys, so for most of you here, I believe you already know what we do in this channel. So I create content to help new immigrants, especially new immigrants family, settle in properly in Canada. So today I'll be talking to the international student, or should I say intending international student, because this is for those people out there, like they're still maybe back home in their own country, making plans or preparations to want to come to Canada as a student, either as an individual or with their family members. So as I go on, I believe you all will agree with me that the study route is still like one of the fastest pathway to relocate yourself and even with your family members to Canada. Yes, it is still one of the fastest pathway, even with all the changes, with the international student cap. I see it to be like it is still like one of the fastest way, because as a student, if you've gotten your admission, you get visa, and you have a family, right? Your family members also are eligible to come with you to Canada. It's just that for postgraduate students, now your family member, or rather your partner, does not qualify for a spousal work permit. But for graduate students, which is like the master's, PhD, and professional courses, your spouses are still eligible for spousal work permit. That means they can work, you two can work while you go to school. And there's another latest addition that was added to for postgraduate. So from the 15th of February, which has already started going on, right? Graduate students are now eligible for 3 years postgraduate work permits. Yes. So I think before it was like maybe 1 year, but now it's 3 years. That means after school, even if you are coming for a 1 year program as a graduate student, which let's say you're just coming for your master's, and if it's like a short course, if it's just a 1 year program, that does not count. You're still eligible for your 3 years work permit. That means after your program, you will be able to work in Canada for 3 years. Let me go back to the main reason of today's topic. So I just want to touch base on this few, like 3 points that are actually listed out for those people that are like still back home. Maybe right now you're making decisions to be like, okay, I want to leave my country, I want to go study in Canada, as an international student. I just wanted to ask, do you even like do research? Or you just go ahead to be like, oh, I heard this agent can, do this for me, apply to schools, and you just go ahead to approach an agent for that. Or you on your own by yourself, you do research, because why it's very important to do research, before starting your admission process, so that you don't want to come to Canada, right? Especially now that the economy is still, still shaking. You don't want to come to Canada and spend all that money, time, resources, and everything. And at the end of your program, you will now be looking for a job, or you won't even get a job. Definitely, you will look for a job. But what if, let's say, you didn't get a job at the end of the day? What will you do? You start regretting, or maybe start calling names, right? That's why I want to talk about these 3 plans, right? And the reason why it is very important for you to make research. So number one plan on my list is study plan. All right. So study planning means, okay, like what I just mentioned before, or when you've already decided to be like, okay, Canada is where I'm going to, or even any other country. Let's say you want to travel to the US or maybe the UK to study, right? First thing you have to do is to make research. Okay, which of the courses, what do I want to study, right? This program I want to go for, what is it all about? That is the study plan. That is what you have to do. Just make research. If you already know the name of the school, you can even go to the school's website, check for the program. You can see a lot of things. When you go to the website to check for the program, you will have a lot of information about that program. And that takes me to next on my list, the career plan. So the career plan, check after you've checked the school's website, or you made like a general research about it. Even if you don't go to the school's website, you want to check that, okay, how is the career aspect of this course? It's like, after school, will I be able to get a job? How is the job market is for this particular program or this particular course I'm going to study? So after you must have made research for the program you're going to, let's say for example, somebody that is going for let me use PSW because I have a video I'm going to show you guys about this PSW, which is personal support worker. So the next we want to check is, okay, how is the market? How is the job market for this particular program? Because you want to know that, okay, if after you go to school in Canada, in the US, or in the UK, or Australia, whatever country, will I be able to get a job after my program? Because you want to make sure that, okay, after you finish your program, at least maybe, okay, 3 months, 6 months, you already have a job, right? Even less than that, you already have a job. If it's a program or a career that, okay, yes, it's really booming, even before you even graduate, some courses, there are some programs like that. Even before you even graduate, you get a job. Even before you graduate, you get a job, and you start counting your, let's say if it's Canada, you start counting your Canadian work experience or your working hours, right? To qualify you for if you want to stay after school. And that is where my number 3 comes in, immigration plan. All right. So the program you want to study, first, you want to check what the program is, if it's the right program for you. Next, you want to check the career aspect of it. If, okay, after studying, if you're going to get a job. And next, if you are planning on staying back, right, after study, you want to check the immigration possibility after school, when you're working, how you're going to get your permanent resident, your PRO. So you want to check which of the provinces that will be very fast for you to get your PRO. Go online and check. There's even this page on Instagram that you see a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians. So it's like Nigerians in Canada. So some Nigerians, you will see some comments. They are not yet in Canada, but they ask questions. Some are even there just to read comments and they comment back. Oh, really? They just ask questions, make inquiries. So that platform is also one place that you want to be. Not that I'm advertising for them. So YouTube, I've not yet gotten to that stage to, start advertising. But I am just saying that kind of platform is somewhere you want to be if you're making preparations or if you're making plans on coming to Canada. Because you see a lot of people, because what they do is some people, they send like the admin a DM, okay, keep me anonymous. They'll just like ask their questions and they'll post it there. There was one I saw, somebody was asking, okay, which province is the best place to have a baby, that she's a visitor, and people were commenting, like giving different, okay, go to this province, go to that province. So somebody like you that you're making plans on coming to Canada as an international student, if not even only an international student, let's say you're also coming as a PRO or you want to file for asylum, find resources like that, find things like that okay, make you, so that your Canada journey will be smooth and sweet, right? You want to make preparations. Though this is actually part of the preparations. I remember I made a video about, okay, if you're coming to Canada now, make sure you come with a lot of money, make preparations, make plans. So this is actually part of the preparations that you should make, right? Because you don't want to come here and get stuck. And that is why I will always advise, when you're coming, do not come to Ontario. Avoid Ontario for now. Especially if you know you don't have anyone here. Avoid Ontario for now. Go to other provinces that you know that, okay, they have less people and they need people, right? Because I feel that place, you will have more opportunities there. This video I'm going to play now is for PSW job for Ontario. But I'm just showing you guys that, okay, this is how you can also do research. Let's say those that want to come in as an healthcare worker, or you want to consider PSW. Okay, this is just to show you that, okay, there will be jobs. If there are going to be jobs in Ontario for personal support worker, there are still going to be jobs, or there are still jobs in other provinces as well. All right, so just sit back and watch to the end.
New warning today about Canada's rapidly aging population. Ontario is being urged to hire thousands of personal support workers by 2028 to meet the growing demand. CTV's Tony Grace is joining us now with the latest on this. And Tony, let's talk a little bit about this survey and what they found. Some frightening numbers.
Yeah, absolutely, Roger. Researchers from Ontario's McMaster University were carrying out this study for Home Care Ontario. That's an umbrella group that represents a variety of home care agencies. Look, here are the takeaways. By 2029, the portion of the population over the age of 65 in Ontario is expected to jump by around 650,000 people. That's a 23% jump. And the proportion of those over 75 is expected to jump by 27%, or another 350,000 seniors. Translation, the study says that another 6,800 additional personal support workers will be needed in the next 5 years or so just to maintain home.
Okay, welcome guys. So that is the video. I already talked about it. I'm just showing you guys just to let you know that okay, there'll be jobs for personal support worker. Not that not that I am advising you to come to Ontario now. Please, I am not. All right, especially if you know you don't have a family member here. Come to Canada, but go to other wonderful. There are a lot of wonderful provinces, right? Just my personal advice to you. Anyway, guys, so that is like the 3 plans I wanted to share with you all for you international students or intending international students to take note before you start that application process. Because I want to see every one of you succeed in your jackpot journey, your travel journey, right? And I want to see every one of you also smiling at the end of the day. So all the best. And that will be the end of my video for today. So if you are new here, you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please click on your subscribe button and also click on that bell button so that you can get notified whenever I upload my weekly videos. And for our returning subscribers, thank you so much, the real ones. God bless you. Thank you. Please do not forget to like, share, and also comment. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. I will see you all in my next video. For now, bye-bye.